Welcome to the Astana Times YouTube channel. We are at the Kazakhstan Global Investment Roundtable. It's a pivotal platform in shaping economic trajectory of the region by fostering growth and collaboration. The event explored critical subjects such as regional clusters, innovative solutions to challenges, and the potential for transit development. Now let's take a look at a bigger picture. Over the past 2 decades, Central Asia's GDP has skyrocketed by 7 times. The Eurasian Development Bank's review reveals a 6-fold increase in foreign trade turnover and a whopping 17 times growth in direct investments, totaling at $211 billion. But it's not all smooth sailing. The region faces structural challenges like resource dependence, water and energy sector disparities, and climate change. That's where investments step in to pave the way to sustainable development.
I want to thank Madame Nazira.
Second spotlight is innovative responses to regional challenges. Investing in advanced technologies becomes crucial with water and land reserves depleting and global warming on the rise. According to Mark Arcelli, the Chief Executive Officer of Aqua Power, diversification is not only crucial for Kazakhstan's decarbonization goals, but is also driven by global trends, particularly the EU's Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism. The mechanism set to tax carbon-intensive imports propels countries worldwide to streamline their decarbonization efforts.
We believe that Kazakhstan has a lot of potential to develop the renewable energy sector, not just the traditional renewables, so the sun, the wind, energy for electricity production, but also green hydrogen, green ammonia for the hard-to-abate sectors. We think it's very key for Kazakhstan not only to decarbonize its own economy, and there are very ambitious targets set by the leadership of the country, but particularly because Europe is introducing this carbon border adjustment mechanism that basically will tax imports based on the carbon content where they come from. So if Kazakhstan wants to export into Europe, it will need to decarbonize the economy very quickly.
Lastly, the roundtable explored new opportunities in transit potential. With Kazakhstan's strategic position between Asia and Europe, investments in transport and logistics can significantly contribute to GDP growth. As geopolitical landscape shifts, Kazakhstan's position as a key land corridor only strengthens. According to the Director of Investment Office of the AIFC, Murat Birimjan, due to current events, the region is witnessing a substantial increase in cargo volume traversing Kazakhstan. This includes shipments from China to Europe, from Europe to China. In essence, there is a surge in cargo flow in all directions.
A lot of new investments are being worked upon in terms of building new ports or expanding existing ports, building new terminals, expanding terminals, and upgrading the capabilities of transport and logistics companies. So in that sense, of course, you might have heard the recent announcement of the Abu Dhabi Ports Group to sign the head of terms with the Simurg Invest to upgrade the Sharjah multifunctional marine terminal project. And all of that, we are doing it in Kazakhstan by government and by the businesses. But of course, we also need that along the full supply chain, that other countries, neighboring countries, are also doing a lot of efforts to debottleneck I would say, some of the bottlenecks, for example, that we currently have in the Caucasus region or in other regions, so that this major transport and logistics pipelines, I would say, that they would work into full capacity.
The recent study of the EBRD, commissioned by the EU, examined the connectivity between Europe and Central Asia and considered various perspectives such as economic rationale, environmental impact, and the comparison of existing infrastructure with future requirements. In assessing the connectivity options, the study considered not only existing information but also planned routes, including the proposed route through Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and China. The prioritization of investments along a specific route was a key focus, particularly emphasizing the southern part of the middle corridor, encompassing areas like Almaty and Shymkent and extending to the port of Aktau.
What is the outcome? The outcome is threefold. One, we have our criteria, EBRD that is shared by others, between the reliability, the cost, the timeliness. We also include environmental impact. The study's aim was also, number 2, we went around, my colleagues of the countries, of prioritization of investments. because a lot of the essential infrastructure investment will be investments by the state. So they need to be prioritized. And as a result of the study, we have a list of priority investments, big and small. They range between 2 billion up to just 30 million. The third one, which is important, is a list of, we call it soft measures, but in effect, they are the hardest ones. And we touched upon today. It's about harmonization of customs procedures, papers, the single operator.
According to the EBRD Managing Director, the key players will gather in January next year to pinpoint prospects and business opportunities at the Investors Forum in Brussels. As we conclude our coverage of the Kazakhstan Global Investment Roundtable, the spotlight remains on a critical concern, the soaring trajectory of food prices. Anticipating an upward surge fueled by population growth and climate change, roundtable participants delved into strategic reforms aimed at fortifying the agricultural sector and averting a potential for crisis. Their consensus echoes the imperative to amplify production and enhance the value of domestic agricultural products. Furthermore, they underscored the vital need for investments in agri-science, advocating for adopting sustainable practices to navigate the challenges of production and consumption, steering clear of any impending food crisis amidst the prevailing disruptions. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.